watching Big 2 Good Morning Basin.
Welcome back. It's just before 7 o'clock, and here's a last look at your top headlines this morning. And if you're just tuning in, this is all the local news you need to start your day.
We've made the decision to further toughen the guidelines and blunt the infection now. We'd much rather be ahead of the curve than behind it, and that's what we are. Therefore, my administration is recommending that all Americans, including the young and healthy, work to engage in schooling from home when possible, avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people, avoid discretionary travel, and avoid eating and drinking at bars, restaurants, and public food courts.
This map is courtesy of the CDC. Nationwide, there are now more than 4,000 cases. The map shows how many cases each state has. In Texas, there are 67 confirmed cases as of Monday, March 16th. And download the Your Basin app to be updated daily on the coronavirus. We have a live stream every afternoon to discuss current cases, resources, and tips for prevention. The coronavirus and social distancing also impacting nonprofits. Thousands of people are flooding the grocery stores and buying food. Breaking Bread, Meals on Wheels, and the West Texas Food Bank making adjustments to their everyday operations to make sure those in the basin get the support they need. Breaking Bread practicing social distancing by closing down their dining area and allowing people to grab their to-go plates from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Meals on Wheels modifying how they drop off food, and the West Texas Food Bank converting into a drive-through.
People who get here earlier can take it and they can go somewhere else, and it kind of spreads out the feeding time so that we're able to still feed everybody while making sure people aren't having as much contact with one another.
We are giving instructions to the drivers to knock on the door, leave the meal, step back. If the client can put a cooler out or a box, or we'll be hanging the food on the door.
You'll drive up, you'll be directed to where you need to be. We'll snap a picture of your ID, we'll put the food in your trunk for you. You don't have to get out. It's a very simple operation.
Each organization is encouraging the public to donate online so that they can continue serving the community through this pandemic. And for more information on how to do that, go to our website, yourbasin.com. Let's take a look at the symptoms of the coronavirus: runny nose, sore throat, cough, fever, and shortness of breath. So if you experience any of these symptoms, the CDC says to stay home from work and away from people. Call your medical provider for further instructions. If someone in your home tests positive for COVID-19, you are advised to keep the entire household at home. The CDC says this will slow the spread. The coronavirus is turning living rooms across the basin into classrooms as parents try to keep their kids engaged during the shutdown. There are plenty of free resources online for any parent needing curriculum. We have multiple links on our website, yourbasin.com, and we'll continue to update that list as we find more. Don't be afraid to reach out to your child's teacher. Many educators across the basin have offered to help remotely any way they can. And due to this pandemic, schools are shutting down across the basin. And for a full list of closures, you can visit our website, yourbasin.com. We are constantly updating this list as we get new information in. In an effort to slow the spread of the coronavirus, HEB is offering free next-day curbside delivery for shoppers. If you're interested, visit the HEB website. And as retailers adjust to the coronavirus pandemic, Dollar General is accommodating seniors. The retailer says that it will let seniors shop by themselves for the first hour each day. Older adults are at a higher risk of developing complications from the COVID-19, and many seniors are on fixed incomes. The new schedule starts today. And fears around the spread of the coronavirus have led many businesses and schools to shut down, this negatively impacting hundreds of employees and students who rely on consistent paychecks and daily meal services. The Permian Basin Workforce Development Board and the 211 Assistance Hotline both connect residents to local resources. In addition to normal operations, 211 Services has also activated a COVID-19 emergency call line. As for Workforce Solutions, CEO Willie Taylor says the Governor and the Texas Workforce Commission are working on a temporary payment package. This would allow workers to extend their unemployment benefit claims.
to agencies that can provide assistance with rent, utilities, food. So if the agencies will be open during this period and they have the funds, they will be able to assist.
We have about 2,000 parents that's on the child care program. Some of our child care providers, they have food programs for some of those kids that are economically disadvantaged.
Taylor says the state of Texas has 6 UI call centers where people can go online and apply. You can call any workforce center in Odessa, Midland, Big Spring, Fort Stockton, or Pecos.
Let's look at your 10-day forecast. We do have some good rain chances today and tomorrow. Now, remember, we also have a good chance of seeing some severe weather around here as well. We are under a slight risk of severe weather for mainly the central, but the eastern Permian Basin as well, under a greater risk today, seeing the large hail damaging winds. Tomorrow, the risk goes up to an enhanced risk. Hail damaging winds, certainly a primary threat. We can't rule out the possibility, maybe an isolated tornado or two, especially tomorrow into tomorrow night. But here's some good news. Thursday and Friday, we're looking a lot sunnier and drier. Temperatures cool down thanks to a cold front moving through, and after we get through the weekend, because it may be a little bit cloudy and a little bit cooler, we're looking a lot sunnier and warmer as we head into next week. So we've got some nice several days of some good weather coming up. We just have to get through probably what may be a rough couple of days.
Rough couple of days for weather and also for our community as we are facing several more shutdowns. We're seeing Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A. You can still get food through the drive-thru, but the indoor areas have been closed. We're going to see continuous closures, but again, nothing to panic about. We will keep you updated on yourbasin.com. And come back at 11. We will have more news and weather. We hope you have a wonderful start to your day. And thank you so much for tuning in for Good Morning Basin.